Good day, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of Fayette Focus. Harry Wright with you today. My guest from the dog shelter, we've got Bruce Denon. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on at the dog shelter this time of year.
Well, it's January. It's end of the year, so we're starting the new year for license tags. Everybody needs to be coming in and get their license tag by the end of January, so they don't get a penalty.
You don't want to pay the penalty. And how much are the tags this year?
Tags are $14 if you have an adult dog that you've had for more than 30 days. After February the 1st, they go up to $28.
So get them early, and you save half money.
Half, that's right. So
How many dogs do you have there currently?
we've got 11 dogs right now.
What's the capacity of the dog shelter?
We have 19 kennels indoors. We have some stainless steel cages in the garage for small dogs. I would say that we can comfortably house 15 dogs. We get more than that. We have no space to put new dogs to bring in, that type of thing.
And you got that outdoor area where they can romp and play with perspective. How's that working out?
That works out great. Mars Corporation put that in for us a few years ago. It gives us a great place for people to meet the dogs before they adopt them. Sometimes they bring their dogs out, their kids out, and they'll play with them in the play yard to get to know them. That way they know whether or not it's going to be a good fit.
Now, do you take donations of dog food and whatnot?
We do. We have people drop off items almost daily. We take blankets, we take cleaning supplies, we take dog food. Now, most of the dog food we like to get is things like grain-free, because the Mars Corporation supplies all of our dog food. We try to keep it pretty stable so that the dogs don't get indigestion, don't get all kinds of issues we got to deal with. So
I never thought about that, but a dog comes to the shelter. You don't know what its diet's been. And so having a nice, stable platform there is kind of cool.
yeah. But we do take the donations and we put them to good use, and we've never thrown any dog food away.
What's like the number one breed that you're seeing right now?
Pit bulls.
People that get them think that they're cute, but then they get a little out of hand.
That, and I think that's a big part of it. It's hard to put your finger on it. I just know that right now, of the dogs we have, 8 of them are pit bulls. And it seems to be the majority.
Seems to be the majority. You've been in the position for a while. Tell us something that has happened to you in the job that you did not expect that would happen.
It's been pretty predictable. I think the one thing that comes up a lot is dealing with the dog community. They're a pretty passionate group of folks. And it's interesting because it's a good thing, because they're very passionate about their animals. But sometimes it can be difficult because they're very passionate about their animals.
That's something that I think we're seeing a trend of in the last 10 to 15 years is, the animals are not considered as a pet as much as they are a piece of the family.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And people, I say this jokingly, that I wouldn't be surprised to find people that would feed their dogs before they'd feed their kids. But I've never really seen that, but it wouldn't surprise me all that much. People are very passionate about them.
I would almost venture to say that there are some people in Fayette County that will feed their animals before they feed themselves.
Oh, yes, undoubtedly.
Because pets, pets are not like the outdoor dog that you used to have on the farm anymore. More, they're indoor pets, part of the family, and they're people are caring more about what they're feeding their dogs and cats, and caring more about the medical attention that they're getting.
Yes, and there's a lot more publicity about the dog foods, the different types of foods. People spend a lot of money on grain-free and specialty diets when their dogs have skin conditions, digestion problems. So, yes, they do.
And that's a good point, too, because today versus 20 years ago, there's a lot more choices out there for you to pick from this different food.
Yes, and people spend a lot of money on it. It's important to them. It's important to their dogs, and they want to take care of them.
Well, we want to thank you for spending time out of your very busy day. You got 11 dogs to take care of, and I know that you're a very busy man, Bruce, and we want to thank you for coming in and visiting with us.
So thanks for having us. Appreciate it.